called her and I threatened her because that's my daughter.
How much did you have to drink?
When?
It's noon. You're drunk right now.
I had 2 drinks today.
So nothing happened.
Nothing
happened today.
Nothing happened.
You didn't say anything.
Are you arresting me?
Yes, I am arresting you.
What's up, everybody? Today we have another drunk Karen getting arrested. Now this one is extremely despicable because she was arrested for battery on her own child. Her daughter is 18 and the mom was so completely drunk that she decided to hit her, and then there were reports to the police. So this one is going to be wild.
Let's see, she says she's gonna kill me on camera.
Can you speak with this officer right over here? All right. Can you step this way for me? Any weapons in the room?
No, there's no weapons in the room.
What kind of weapons?
There's no weapons in the room. What is going on?
All right. Basically, we received. Are you Amber?
Yes.
Okay. We received a call from your mother saying that you're like abusing your daughter.
Abusing my daughter? Because she took off last night.
Where did she go?
I don't know. I'm upset because she took off last night at like
Can you check with the guy?
12 o'clock
She's saying
at
there are
midnight.
some weapons in the room. I don't know.
There's no weapons in the room.
Why did you say there are some weapons in the
No,
room?
I said there's no weapons in the room. There's no weapons in the room.
Okay, all right. Tell me what happened yesterday.
She took off last night, and I'm upset because she took off
Whose kids
at
are
like
there?
12 o'clock. Those are my kids.
So that's
We're on
their daughter,
vacation.
right?
We're about to check out.
Okay, all right. Who's the gentleman in the room?
Please,
Who's the gentleman in the room?
it's my friend.
Okay, all right. And that's your daughter? That's your elder daughter?
Yeah,
And you have 2 other daughters.
yes.
So it's like your boyfriend, you, and 3 kids traveling together, right?
He's not my boyfriend. He's my friend.
Just
He's
a friend.
helping
He's helping with what? With vacation?
with driving and everything because we're 21 hours away.
So, all right, tell me what happened yesterday.
She took off last night at like midnight.
Why did she do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm upset because I was worried about her.
All right, so she left at 12.
I was worried.
And then what happened?
I don't know. They didn't come back. She didn't come back.
Why is she saying that you like basically threatened her, hit her, and stuff like that? What are you trying to?
I'm not her. I'm not her.
What did you do?
I wonder why the daughter decided to leave the household temporarily. I mean, look at this woman. It's not even 1 o'clock in the afternoon and she's completely smashed, wasted, completely plastered. And she wonders why her daughter doesn't want to be around her. It's pretty obvious, lady.
I called her.
You called her?
I called her and I threatened her because that's my daughter.
How did you call her?
And I'm worried about her.
When you say I caught her, how specifically did you catch her?
I called.
I don't understand.
Called.
You called her phone.
Called her.
Okay.
She wouldn't answer.
All right. Okay.
I was really worried about her.
Wait, what time did she come back? Amber, talk to me. What time did she come back?
I don't know, like 2 in the morning.
When she came back at 3 in
And
the morning.
she's showing the officer what I just said.
When
I
she
said,
what did you say?
I said I won't.
Yeah, keep talking.
I don't know.
How much did you have to drink?
When?
It's noon. You're drunk right now.
I had 2 drinks today.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Okay. You're stinking with alcohol from your breath.
I had 2 drinks today.
What kind of drinks?
Buzz balls. I didn't do nothing to her. That's my daughter. I was worried about her last night.
So she
Worried.
basically, oh, babe,
She took off.
she took off. When she came back, what did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Well, you talked to her, right? At least. Did you talk to her?
Ice cream.
No. I think I was sleeping.
I'm going to fast forward the next part because the officers talked to the man in the hotel room. He was very cooperative. He denied that he saw any battery or any assault, but he is cooperating with the investigation he identified. Let's fast forward to when the second officer gets here and questions the suspect.
So can you just step down here with a garbage can? We'll have a conversation. Ah, you're good. I just didn't want to leave all this stuff. So what happened today? Why are we here?
I don't know, she took off last night. And I was worried about her. She wouldn't answer her phone. She just kept saying, like, she answered it one time and just said, leave me the f*** alone. It was like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning and I was worried about her.
So
That's my daughter.
yeah. So why are we here today then?
I don't know.
So nothing
I
happened.
don't know.
Nothing happened today.
Nothing
You didn't
happened.
say anything. That
No, we're
caused-
getting ready to leave.
Okay. All right. So you're saying
Please,
nothing
I got my
happened.
children here.
I realize that, and that's why we're here. We're here because we need to make sure everything is okay and everything's
My
safe.
children are fine.
Yeah, I know.
Everything is safe.
So, when you were looking for her, you said last night when you were trying to call her, and you like, what was? Did you talk to her at all, or did you just call?
I called.
Did you text her at all, or on like Facebook Messenger or texting or anything?
Let me see. Yeah, I called her a bitch. I told her that she's probably with the now.
Well, she's 18, so
She's 8. She just turned 18.
yeah,
I'm
like
worried.
in June. Yeah. So my concern is, if you look at your phone here, my concern is when you go up to all your missed texts or your missed calls. You see all these missed calls? All these are missed calls from you.
I
got you. But then, so my concern. Okay, let's go back. Okay, right there. Let's just say, because this is where she was calling you. But let's look here at 11:28 last
That was
night.
at 4:09.
Yeah. Let's talk about last night, because that's when you said she disappeared, right? So you're calling because you're worried about her. Oops, sorry about that. You're calling because you're worried about her, right? But then the very next thing you say to her, and you're worried about her, right, is, bitch, want to take my motherfucking car. You two are whatever that says. You two are infrared when you get back. You know, in for it is when you corrected it like that. You know, you tried calling her again. You bitch. You're both getting it when you get back. Like, how is that showing that you're worried about her? What that's showing to me is when I read those text messages. If I run away from my parents because of something that happened, and my mom says to me, I know, but I get it. You got to hear me
You
out.
don't understand how much money I've spent.
Hear me out.
What is she talking about? How much money she spent? Who cares how much money you spent? I would be curious to know how much money you spent on alcohol to be that wasted. You don't have the right to treat your kids like trash and threaten them. I swear, you should really need a license to be a parent, because a lot of these parents out there don't deserve to have kids.
Hear me out, okay? If I go away from my parents, I'm a kid, right? If I go away from my parents because what I perceive as a problem, and what I have my mom saying to me, instead of, hey, trying to make things okay and smooth over, is my mom says, you know, you're a fucking bitch, you're in for it when you get back, how dare you take my motherfucking car, all this kind of stuff. How does that perceive an 18-year-old kid? They're not coming back. They're not going to come back to you because this is a hostile environment, right? So that leads us into the rest of the night that happened, okay? Whether it's, you know, you guys going back and forth, and now we have someone that's not even from this state calling us right now saying, I need you guys, the police, to go to this room, this hotel, because of a problem that's happening, right? So something happened this morning that
Nothing happened.
Something had to have happened.
I was upset
to
and
alert
I yelled.
someone away. Okay.
I was upset and I yelled.
Okay, that's all you did was yell.
All I did was, I did not hit nobody.
Okay.
I promise you I did not hit nobody.
Okay, so if
you can ask.
so
everyone.
hypothetically, hear me out. Hypothetically.
I yelled.
Okay, listen. hypothetically, if I were to tell you that Carmela has injuries on her, okay, hypothetically, you didn't do those because all you did was yell.
No.
Okay, so you don't know how any injuries
No.
would have ended up on her body if at any point.
Is
Because
she
all you did was
saying
yell. I said hypothetically. So you wouldn't know of anything.
No.
Because all you did was yell.
Her.
Okay,
I never hit her.
did you
I
threaten her
never
this
hurt
morning at
her.
all?
Yeah. I said. I don't even remember what I said.
Okay, but you do remember threatening her, you just don't remember what you said?
I don't remember what I said.
Okay. Alright.
But I never hurt her. I never hit my
Okay,
kids.
well, we're trying to
I'm
figure
a
it all out.
therapist.
Well, we're trying to figure it all out.
And this is where it gets wild. This woman is actually a child therapist. This woman that is completely plastered at noon is involved with helping the mental health of children. You really cannot make this shit up. She should get fired immediately. I really hope she got fired.
Okay, and right now we have to work through some stuff because, you know, unfortunately, the situation that we find ourselves in is a domestic situation. In the state of Florida, we handle that a little bit differently than the state of Ohio. We have different laws in the state of Florida that mandate us to do things. We're obligated to take certain actions or do certain things in the state of Florida. And in order to do those things, we have to conduct an entire investigation. We can't just jump on, you know, what one person says or one person says. We have to interview all parties involved. We have to figure out what actually happened and that kind of stuff. So you're saying that you never touched her.
I never
you never
hit
did that.
my
It was
kid.
just all bark. It was just all you typing threats. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're saying you're not. We're not going to talk. We're not going to talk about what she said, what you said. Like, I'm not going to go to her and say, "Well, Mom said this." That's not what we do. Okay, we take your statement. We take her statement. Okay, so your statement is that you never touched her. All you did was yell at her today. Like you guys argued a little bit today. You yelled at her. Last night you were arguing a little bit. She said to leave her alone, and that was the end of it. So, to the best of your knowledge, the best of your recollection, you never touched her. You never scratched her. You never grabbed her. You never did any of that.
No, I don't hit my kids.
And then just to double check, okay? Do you remember threatening her at all this morning? I read the text last night, and those are pretty threatening. But we're not talking about last night. We're talking about this morning. You remember saying anything to her, like verbally, face to face, that you were going to do anything? No, not at all. Okay. All right. Well, hang tight. Okay. I'm going to stand over here, but hang tight. I'm just going to keep you guys separated for right now. You're going to stay over here. No. There, oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Hey, what's your name again?
Amber.
Amber. Did you tell you about Florida statute about domestic and stuff?
Yeah.
Listen, you're really close of being arrested and being taken to jail. You know, like even grabbing your daughter, light pushes. Listen to me, don't interrupt me, okay, please. All right. So you're really close to be getting arrested and spend night in jail. If you can bond yourself out, you must like stay in jail longer. Alright, I don't want to put that financial burden on your family right now because I talked to Carmela and she asked me not to arrest you today. Alright, however, listen to me. Are you listening to me? Alright, I want you to stop drinking, okay? And be respectful to all your family members.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
Oh, hell no, you're not driving. But he's driving and he said you will be okay in the vehicle. He's taking responsibility for that. But I want you to be a grown-up. Do you understand? Alright? Don't try to like discipline your kids or anybody until you get to Ohio.
I don't hit my kids.
I don't know what the laws in Ohio
I
are.
promise I don't hit my kids. I'm a therapist.
All right,
I'm a child therapist.
I'm gonna.
I don't know why she's talking about being a therapist because clearly you don't know how to handle your own kids. Why would someone trust you with someone else's kids? And the way he's talking to her, it's like she's a 5-year-old child. He's trying to lower himself to the mental capacity of a kid, and that's still not working. She is clearly way too drunk, and she needs to sober up in jail and think about what she did.
I'm going to piggyback off of what he said. So when you said you don't remember threatening your daughter this morning, I have a video of you saying, and I quote, "I'm going to kill you." Okay? I have a problem with that. Right? After I hear you say that, okay, and then I see all these text messages that you're sending to your child because you said you're worried about where she's at, right? And then you tell her you're gonna get it when you get back, you motherfucking bitch, all that kind of stuff. That's a crock of shit, okay? You're telling me what I want to hear about things. You're lucky this officer is handling it, because if it was up to me, I would have already arrested you. Okay? Because in the state of Florida, we are obligated to identify a primary aggressor in a domestic situation. In the state of Ohio, it might be a little bit differently, but when I have a third party, I have videos, okay? And I have other stuff of you grabbing her, leaving marks on her arm.
Where?
Okay? I have those videos. I also have injuries that she's shown me on her phone from you. Okay? And given your state of inebriation right now and everything else, the totality of the circumstances leads me to lean and believe more of that, given the circumstance. After looking at your attitude last night to this morning, it's ridiculous. You say you never hurt your kids, all these kind of things, all this kind of stuff. Well, great. Well, maybe, Amber, maybe, and just maybe this. If you truly do, Amber, you gotta listen. If you truly do give a shit, okay, if you truly do care, stop drinking, right? It's 12:30 in the afternoon, and you are to the point now where technically we could even drunk tank you right now and put you in a drunk tank for 8 hours because of the level of the level of intoxication you are and the way that you're handling yourself and this whole situation. Technically, I could do that as well. I'm not going to, because again, it's this officer's call and what's going on. I'm here to assist him, but it is 12:30 in the afternoon, okay? And you are already at that point, and you're supposed to drive 21 hours to go back home. What is that doing? All that's doing is showing me how irresponsible you're being today. Not saying in total, not saying you're always irresponsible, because it sounds like you're responsible at other points in your life, but today, ridiculous. Last night, ridiculous. Okay? I read the text from last night.
It's not ridiculous that she took off.
She's 18 years old.
No.
Okay. Listen, hold on.
My daughter.
Yeah, you're right. And that makes it even worse when you say, you motherfucking bitch, wait till you get back, you're gonna get it. How was that welcoming back?
You don't know what she said to me.
You're her mother. It doesn't matter what she said to you. You don't say that to a child, let alone a child that you are worried about leaving, who's out in a town she's not from, and in efforts to get her back, you're telling her she's in for it when she gets home, and then you start attacking him over text message, you start attacking her over text message, all these kind of things. Like, how is that okay, Amber? It's not okay.
How was I attacking him?
Would you like me to read the text messages out loud? Because I can.
Where's the key for the golf cart?
They don't know. They lost it.
I'm waiting for them.
She has to wait for them to go pick it up because they lost the key. She lost
They
the
already
key.
called the company?
Yeah.
All she had to do if her daughter ran away from home is to call the police. They would have looked for her, they would have found her and brought her back. All this extra stuff was totally not necessary. Now, at this point, it looks like she might get away with it, but luckily, things are about to take a turn.
So, I mean, if you want to reread your messages, okay, from you and her and stuff like that, you can see where you're talking shit about him as well.
He showed you the messages.
I saw the messages. I'm not going to say who showed me any messages, but I saw messages that you were going after him and you were going after your daughter. Be responsible, okay? It's ridiculous.
At this point, the officer documented the injuries on the daughter. I don't want to show it on the channel because even though she is 18, it's really embarrassing for her and I don't want her to suffer more embarrassment. So we're just going to fast forward to the arrest of the mother.
So, basically what I was telling you, was that the vape?
Yeah.
You can't use vape.
I can't.
No. Alright. Do you have anything in your pockets?
I don't have no pockets.
No pockets? Alright, anything in your hair?
No.
No, nothing? Alright, you face this vehicle right here.
Are you arresting me?
Yes, I am arresting you.
For what?
Domestic battery.
So basically,
Can I put money in my phone can I move money over so they can have a place to stay?
They'll let you do that at the jail.
I didn't do nothing to her.
Your daughter has marks on her arm.
I didn't touch her. I swear to you, I didn't touch her.
Well, we think that you did, so the law says we have to take you to jail.
You go ahead, have a seat. Thomas, can you like sit up?
Yeah.
Can I put money in my phone and get bonded out, please?
Yeah, you'll be able to do that at the jail.
No, can I give them my card?
Yeah, it's all going
Can I
in.
give them my card?
Who?
Jamie.
What do you want to take? Just your phone?
I need to move money over and I need to
We can't do that right
send
now.
him money.
I think he has money. What do you want to
I need
take?
to send him money to bond me out.
Okay, you will be able to do that from.
Can I send him money?
You can't take this. All right.
I did not touch her.
Huh? Take a brochure? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
So that's it for the video. Another drunk Karen arrested. Another one bites the dust. The official charge for this arrest was domestic battery. Now, thanks so much for watching. I just want to remind you guys, I post a video every second day. So if you haven't seen any of my videos pop up in your feed, make sure to go to my channel. You will see a video there every second day. So I'll see you guys on the next one.